We lost it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you. You guys.
That's all right.
Okay, let's have Coach make an opening comment about the game in general, and then we'll go to questions. And we do have a mic will be passed around to the media, so if you want to hold up your hand, we'll get you a mic to ask your question. So, Coach.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. I really want to publicly thank my seniors. It's a very special group of young men that set goals early in the season to be where they want to be right now, playing in December. And hats off to them. I want to hats off to Ironton also. It's a great team, very well coached. And it was a hard-fought battle. It was 48 minutes of hard-nosed football, and by two very good teams.
Okay, question?
Coach Ethan, keynote source on C-Town Radio. One stat that stands out to me is the time of possession. Your team doubled up Ironton in time of possession. Was that the key coming into today's championship contest?
We were trying to establish a running game and a passing game both. We tried to get a nice 50-50 mix just because of trying to keep their defense on their heels. It really wasn't the plan, but we were able to get our running game going. Blake had a great first half, second quarter, I should say, in the second half. And hats off to the offensive linemen. Those guys did a great job being able to open up seams and give Billy time to throw the ball and make some plays.
Tony Bogucci on Sports.com. Billy, you had accounted for 6 touchdowns. Talk about your performance and how big was, especially that one double pass that led to a touchdown in the first half.
I mean, coming into the game, I know that as a quarterback of an explosive offense, I needed to make plays against a really good team like Ironton, and it was just a matter of executing when I needed to, and I guess I did it.
Hey, Zach Fleming with the Daily News International. You guys used some gadget plays to really great effect. Was that something you felt like you guys had the opportunity to kind of loosen them up a little bit with?
We have fun. I mean, that's the whole idea, is to have fun. In reality, it's high school football, and these guys we have a blast. We have Trick Day Tuesday. We have the plays. These guys bring in some plays and have a little fun. Why leave something in the playbook after week 16? And I think they just, there's some opportunities that were there, and some things that we hadn't shown yet, and some things that we did show before. But it was just, mainly just having some fun and enjoying the moment. Thank you.
Coach Eagley at the Normal Wise on Live. You were speaking with DJ Tuesday night at Legends, and he had asked you, Coach, have you ever had the feeling in your mind what it would be like when those clocks hit zeros, winning a state championship, and then now that it happened, just were those feelings the ones that you had thought of?
To be honest with you, it hasn't even sunk in yet. I'm still a little cold from the shower. But, it's crazy. You get into this moment, you get going into the game, and you lose track of a lot of things going on because you're focused on the situation and you're focused on the time and everything else going on. These kids, like I said, are awesome, and I'm so happy for them. When they hit 0, I guess it's more or less a relief that these guys accomplished what they set out to do. I'm so proud of them, like I said, and these kids, these seniors especially, are very deserving of this and how hard they worked all year. We went through a little adversity there early in the year, but they bounced back and made things happen. Thank you.
Ty Ward, YSN Live.com. This question's going to be for Chris Delucci. I mean, you've had success in other sports as well, too, wrestling state championship. Compare that to this one now, and how many jumping jacks you plan on doing after this one?
Being a part of both state championship teams is truly special. It doesn't come that often to be a part of a great team. And we're truly a great team, and we're so happy. And I did a lot of dancing. They played one song that I liked, and I was getting made fun of in the huddle, but I was dancing on the field, so very special to win.
Shane Bruce Hooley from BreastProsMagazine.com. Your second touchdown, indicative of your day, 140, or 176 yards were yards after catch. That one kind of put it away. Just talk about that play and your ability to get free after you catch the football.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the game is kind of a blur. All the plays are kind of mashing together. But I mean, it starts with the O-line, starts with Chris getting a good snap, O-line blocking, and Billy throwing a perfect ball like he does every time. I mean, I'm truly blessed to have the quarterback that I have, the line that I have, and receiver with me, Aiden. He distracts them and lets me get open. So I'm very appreciative.
Neil Martin with the Tribune Chronicle and the Vindicator. This is for you to Chris, the coach. After they had that quick strike response in the first quarter, you guys were able to get a fumble recovery and a pump block that I think both led to touchdowns. To create that separation initially. How big were those defensively for you guys to try to create that momentum just early in the game now?
Coming into the game, we knew they had a bunch of good kids, and number 5 was one of their better running backs. And I just saw my guard pull, and I read it perfectly and made the good play on it. And we got a fumble, and Starkey recovered it, and it was our ball. And it was crucial getting turnovers in any game, especially in the state championship. So hats off to Starkey for getting a fumble recovery.
Who I am. Paul Spencer from the Morning Journal, Salem News. Kind of 2 questions. One, you mentioned about wrestling, and how much does the wrestling program help you as a program, and playing other sports also, helping guys to stay in shape year-round and just keep building on momentum? I guess the other thing I was going to ask is, you win a state championship, but knowing the character of you, how much is it won by what these guys do after this game, becoming husbands, fathers, citizens?
The first one, we have a lot of dual sport athletes. We have some of them are 3-sport athletes. We have a lot of football, baseball players, and football wrestlers, and wrestling is a huge part of our program. What they did last year, winning the state title, is unbelievable. And we get those guys. It's just it's not more or less the conditioning thing. It's more or less it keeps them out of trouble if they're involved in something and always doing something involved with something else. And they get tired of listening to me. It's always good to listen to another coach. And we're blessed at South Range that a lot of the coaches preach the same thing. We talk about being good people and taking care of each other and working hard. It's funny. Getting here to this point, you hear a lot from past players, and it's fun listening to them talk about how football has helped them with their jobs, with their families, and everything else. The family from over in Colorado emailed me this morning and said, my kids for the first time will get to see South Range. Let's be playing for South Range and being a South Range Raiders really like. And he also said, I model what I learned from you and the other coaches on how I raise my family and how special that is. And, these guys won't realize it. They won't realize it. When I was coaching, when I was playing for Coach Binet at South Range, and, you realize how much of an impact they have. These guys won't realize it until later. And I hope that, they're not strangers when they come around and hang out with me for a little while. These guys are awesome.
Okay, we have time just for a couple more.
Brian Younger, Tribune. Having watched you guys over the playoffs, you guys never got too high, too low. How important has this mentality been throughout the entire ride?
It's huge because playing against good teams, one play can change momentum and, it can be a difference maker, so. Yeah, we made it a point to not let our highs get too high and not let our lows get too low. So, we stay level-headed and, that's one of the many things that makes us a great team.
Coach, just final.
So we might do this one and then you're next.
Steve Baker, Cleveland Media. First public school championships in '99 in the Canfield area. You guys, congratulations to that. But now Canfield has a game starting in 10 minutes. What does that say about football in the Canfield area?
It's more about the Morning Valley. You get up in northeastern Ohio, and northeastern Ohio is full of great coaches and great players, and we're blessed to be in a league that's full of those great players and great coaches, and playing against them actually makes us better, and that's iron sharpens iron, guys, right? And that's something that we feed off of each other. When Canfield was going out, Coach Pavlansky was the first one to give me a hug coming out through the doors, and we wish them the best of luck, and we got JFK tomorrow, and we wish them the best of luck. I think people sometimes think that football's just down right now, and some of that's because of some of the things that's gone on, but football's not down. Football's alive, and it really is, and it showed here tonight. Two good teams followed by two great communities, and Ironton had brought a big crowd, and they traveled 4 hours to get here. We only traveled an hour, but again, it was a great two great programs going against each other, being supported by two great communities. So, is it just our area? No, I think it's everywhere. I think football's on the rise.
Okay, we have time for two more up front here, and then we gotta let these guys go.
To all of you, when you play Ironton, they're very proud of their physical reputation for football. I mean, you're going to be in a fight when you play them. I thought you guys matched that wonderfully today, and I just wanted you to comment on your own, what you felt like your counteroffer was like to them in a physical regard today.
I mean, coming into the game, that's been one of our biggest attributes as a team, and especially our defense. I'd say that we're definitely the most physical Division V team in the state. Now that looking back at the season, we knew that Ironton were really big. I mean, just looking at them, they passed the visual check, and to have multiple D1 commits, they're physical as well. But I'd say that when the Raiders play as a team, that we're more physical than anybody. But yeah, boys down.
I'm hoping you guys, Coach and Billy, to keep it brief, does the atmosphere next to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in a big stadium like this go away, or do you really notice the atmosphere? Describe the atmosphere of playing in this particular venue.
This is an awesome venue. I mean, it's an awesome place, and like I said, you get two great programs, and the communities in here. It's an awesome atmosphere for a football game. I was worried, and we talked about it during the week. Don't let the game or the atmosphere be too big. It's a football game between two good programs, and we knew it was going to be loud. We knew Ironton was going to bring a big crowd, and rightfully so, because they're a great program. And like I said, the coach does a great job. What he's done over the last 4 or 5 years is unbelievable. And his seniors came ready to play, and it was a matter of a ball bouncing here or there, which is a difference in the ball game. But this stadium and the Hall of Fame and everything is just fantastic. It's a great place to have a football game. Billy wants to expand on.
Sure. You know, driving by the Canton Stadium and, you know, just wondering if you're gonna make that every single time you saw it. It's a really cool feeling to know that we came in today and, you know, did our job. The atmosphere today was absolutely incredible to see. Probably, I don't know, 7,000 people in the stands screaming for either team. It's one of those things that you're not going to forget as a high school athlete.
All right, thanks, guys. Congratulations.